Good and evil, light and dark, oil and water. Two polar opposites. When mixed, usually has a fun effect. We can put them between each other, visually see that these two opposing forces always try to fight, interwoven, entangled. But given enough time, they tend to separate themselves. No, not just like that. For example, we have red cards, black cards, and we can see things like the red card. Sometimes we have things like the black card. And it doesn't matter how you do it. You go red, black, red, and so on and so forth. But over time, what you don't realize is all of that's just a farce. You see, nothing's ever truly mixed. They always end up right where they should be. What's up, makers? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nate Javier, and I'm super stoked you are here with us on Giftmas, and we are here to tell you how to do stuff. And on the 7th day of Giftmas, the makers bring to you Oil and Water. It's a classic of magic. You saw it from the intro. It's actually a really neat plot, and this is like a really basic version that you can probably get down in about 10-15 minutes. So let's get into it. Alright, so here's our explanation for the oil and water effect. Separation, black-red, good and evil. It's a mini triumph if any of you know what that is. What's really nice is this is another packet trick, same as the 3-part 4-ace trick, except for this doesn't have that kind of same sequencing. Instead, it just uses 6 cards. I know there are other oils and waters that require more than those cards, but this is not it. Some magic books will teach you that you should do it with 1, 2, 3 of one color and 4, 5, 6 of another. I don't care what the number values are, I just care about the red and black. But I think it's a fun contrast to have red cards that are low in value, just so you see that. And then direct opposite of those, the black cards, you get these super colorful face cards that go along with it. Makes sense, helps visualize the separation. This is another one of those effects that definitely relies on story or some sort of tale. So if you have a good one of those, you don't have to pull it out of your rear end like I did. I mean, totally practice every bit of that. What you want to do is make sure you have your cards black and red, and you can make this part of your narrative. You want to coalesce them so they're alternating. Red, black, red, black, red, black, or black, red, black. It doesn't matter what order, just as long as the colors alternate in order. So you can show them, tell some story about separation, good, evil, whatever you want. And what you're going to do is, well, there's one sleight in this whole thing. Well, one sleight 2 times. And it's super easy to execute, and you probably already got it. We're going to be doing the glide. But it's easy, super simple. Let's get into this little part right here. So we have alternating colors. You're going to show a red card, or a black card. Turn your hand over, pull out the black card, put it on top. Start talking, blah, blah, blah. Turn it over, put that card that you just showed on top. Blah, 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 blah. Black card, or whatever the alternate color is. And as you turn it over, that's where you do your glide. You're going to put this puppy right on top. But because you did the glide, nobody's going to see that. Now you go through again. Talk, talk, talk. Talk, talk, talk. Talk. Glide. Pull that out. Put it on top. And lo and behold, the colors are separated. Now Nate, you may ask, what does this mean? What do we, like, how does that work? Well, I'm going to show you in context as well. The pattern for this one is no, no, glide, no, no, glide. So every third card that you're going to show or tell, you're going to do the glide on. A big important part of this too is a lot of old magic books when doing oil and water will tell you as you go through it, you need to show them like this. I completely disagree. You should probably make it as a gesture and flash that card, because then it's not like, oh look, I have this card and it goes here. I have this card as well and it goes here. No. Like, the nice part, I don't even know why I'm reversing the order because nothing's changed yet. The nice thing about having it alternate like this, so we have a red, black, red, black, red, black. So I can talk about it. I'm showing without showing. You see a red card here, and it's part of the entire story. Flip my hand over, because we're going to mirror the action later on where the dirty move happens. Pull it out, put it on top. Second card, again, you're talking. You display it this way for consistency purposes. Turn it over, put it on top. And you can mention that it could be red, black, red, black. Consistency, you mention the red card or whatever you want. This is where you execute your glide, because no, no, glide. Put this on top. Now the issue is, that card is still here. So you don't have to worry about it, because remember the sequencing, it's 6, no, no, glide, no, no, glide. The reason why you have 2 more no-nos is you can't show that again. So what we're going to do is talk about, make this part where you're just kind of talking and casually taking the bottom cards, putting it on top, and when you conclude, when you flip your hand over as you make it as a gesture, what's nice is this matches the sequence in their head of red, black, red, black, red, black. So you turn it over, do your glide without telescoping everything else. Give it a magical wave, snap if you want. But when you turn it back over, they are separated. So again, just really quick to recap. So we have black, red, black, red. Remember, no, no, glide, no, no, glide. First one is a no. Put it on top. Talk, talk, talk. Mention it. Put it on top. Talking more. Oh, look, there's a black card. I glide because it's number 3. Put it on top and square up. Pull it out. Put it on top. There's a no. There's a no. Last one to match up with their sequencing in their head is with a gesture. I glide. Put it on top. Magical gestures. And flip it over. And look. They separate like oil and water. Well, that was it. That was the oil and water effect. Super basic. You can see that it doesn't take a lot to get this down. You can check out what we've done earlier this week. You can do this very simply. I'm super excited that you get this opportunity. Use it to freak out your people. Christmas is just around the corner, so maybe that's the best time, though we are social distancing. But you can do this over Zoom, so it's fine. You got this. I believe in you. I love you. Well, some of you. Anyway, if you can, please join us tomorrow for day 8 of Giftmas. And you know what? Why don't you hit that top link? It's a playlist we put together just for you. And smack that bottom link if you want to leave it up to chance and see what YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thanks for watching. Keep making that magic.